my little dirt squirrels. How y'all doing today? So today we just took this tamper out of the hole, got it out of the cut. We got everything else backfilled on the outside up for inspection and on the inside here. So today we'll be coming over this way and working down this whole side wall all the way down over to there with 18-inch lifts so we can get it inspected. So that's going to be our focus for this morning. We might do some more this afternoon around the outside and maybe another lift on the inside if we can get inspection. But for now, we're just going to be focusing on this and getting the tamper in here and getting everything tamped into grades. So that's my main priority right now. But I will check in a little bit, get a few cool shots, get this all prepped for the tamper. I'm only putting 18 inches in, like I said. Well, actually probably about 14. I'm going about 2 inches above the footing, which is a 12-inch footing. That's standard. Anyways, I'll check in a little bit. Okay, I went ahead and I got 18 inches all the way from this corner down to that porter potty there. So I'm going to go ahead and get him in there with the tamper and get tamping. I got exactly 18 inches. I followed the wall studs all the way down through there so I know right where it is. So we'll check in a little bit. You could do right to that corner and all the way down. And then I'll keep getting down and working a little further, and then when you're done, get it good, and then you can go ahead and follow me with the rake again. And just keep switching, it'll give you a nice break so you're not just raking and then tamping, you know. You good, bud? We'll probably just leave that down there. I'm gonna have to get you, I think, the other tamper to fit down through that 30-foot section I did yesterday there, where I put the foam and everything up. So, yeah, I would just pound this, and then once you get down to that point where you can't fit through, I'll call up Donnie and get approval to put the other tamper in for just that section. Then once we get it opened up to where I can open the trench up again, we'll use this again. All right? Yep, we'll do it. So we worked our way around most of this area over here. I have one last area I gotta do, but I just wanted to show you guys quick how to grade and tight to everything. So what I usually do is I just take a tiny tenth of material and I push it up against that foam very lightly. Do not push against it, it will crack. Then go down along the foam, nice and tight, don't push against it, and then you can cut your grade like so. And again, make sure you're nice and square yourself up. I got the little windrow I've already pushed up against the wall. Go right up tight to that wall. You gotta be out away from the wall a good distance so you can get that edge of your bucket squared up as a point. And then you're just gonna run that bucket right tight to that foam again. Run it right down, and then you're just gonna work that same grade plane out across. I always take my extra material and I work them into these weak spots, like so. And then these very corners, a lot of times I'll just take a little corner scoop of my bucket with that blade tip side, just a little bit. I'll go over and I'll just put it right into that corner like so. And then that, I'll get myself nice and square, and Then I'll take my tip over like so, and I'll work the tip in the corner. And again, a little material in front of your tip at grade, work it to the corner. Now you have a nice little berm there. You're gonna just get yourself up against the wall again, work your way down that grade, and then just work your way right out of the corner like so. Take your extra, put it in the wheat. And there you have a perfect corner all ready to be tamped. So that's that. Our first lift around the entire perimeter where our foam is to 14 inches compacted and all tested all every 50 or 75 feet or wherever it calls for. So we got that first lift all passed and tamped. So now we focus on getting the extra material I had inside the building in on my second lifts, and we've gotten them compacted. The first one's tested and passed. So now we're going to finish tamping out this end, and then I'm going to step myself outside of the building and start bringing this drier material from over here inside the building and compacting that into a 1 foot lift inside. So that's what we'll be doing next. We'll start poking away at that here in a little bit. So that's how we do that. We put in 1 foot lifts at a time, depending on the proctor. Sometimes we can go 16 or 18, but usually 1 foot. And yeah, we compact it, get it to pass with a frequency machine. They actually send waves of energy through the ground, and it registers that and gets the compaction rate. So we do that, and then once we get each lift to pass, we progress with the next. So that's exactly what we're doing today, and we're going to be doing this for the rest of the day. So stay tuned. Alright, now we moved our way to the outside of the building. I got my boy X inside the building, grading out everything with a rake because I can't see inside of there from out here. So we're just kind of spotting material in. He's raking it up. And I'm just slowly working this grade out here. I don't want to dig any holes, so I'm just lightly grading out this better material. And the excess swell that I have out here, I'm bringing inside. So. They might be able to get it off to that area. Gotta be careful on these edges, so you don't want to collapse everything in. But anyways, I'm just going to keep cleaning this pile up of good material that we got. Bringing it inside. He's going to keep raking. And then once we get a nice area established, he's just going to start tamping. Getting that second lift of compaction. So I'll check in a little bit, but we're going to keep poking away. Okay, we've gone ahead and got the second lift compacted, about half of the building here. We got the compaction tester here who's coming over to compaction test this with his meters. So stay tuned, I'll show you that. Yeah, because once we get down to this end, we'll start that next lift, that third lift, and come back down through.
What are you working till 8:30?
Yeah.
I'd like to stick around for one more time.
We won't get that whole lift done by the end of the day anyways. So we'll get it done to where we got it, tamp it, and then put...
Yeah. Somebody's come tomorrow, he said.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. We'll have them a little spot they can get going on.
Mostly now I got 2/4 from subgrade about.
Okay.
That's what I wrote.
Okay.
Where that is.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, sounds good, bud. Thank you. Alright, I'm just working my way down through here with X, and we're getting all this laid to grade. He's raking everything out, and I'm just trying to stay out from behind this wall and just place material for him real good. We're using a lot of signals because it is basically blinding from this side of the footing, maybe not on camera, but from where the operator seat is setting right now, you can't see over the wall. So as soon as your bucket gets to where you need to see, you're unable to see anything. So what I've done is just set him up and kind of place myself fairly close to the wall so I can somewhat grade stuff out for them. And I just kind of keep working my way down through like that. And he's just chasing right behind me with a rake. And then telling me if there's a couple little spots that need anything. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're just going to keep filling this. We've made it about a little over halfway now out through. So we're doing pretty good. Getting a lot more done than we moved yesterday. We have kind of a nice organized way about us right now, so we're just gonna keep poking along. So I'll check it in a little bit. But when you're laboring, you get to learn everything that's going on site. And then once you become an operator and you step into the pilot seat, you already know what's gonna make it easier for the guy on the ground, right? So I'm constantly, when I'm operating, not only am I thinking about like certain things and like elevations, grades, don't hit this, work around this, don't fill this in, but I'm also trying to consider you and your back and your physical daily load, because it's not easy to come in every single day and do this kind of work. And the more that I can do in a machine, the easier it's going to make your day. So I try to like implement a lot of these other things to be able to help, you know, and like those little things I've been showing you know, pick them up, because those will make your life, they sound like sometimes nonsense or whatever, but it'll make your life a lot easier. Like leaving that windrow along the edge. Remember how you were raking it right out down to nothing? And the tamper kind of would settle and kind of lean into that. Now, you saw yesterday why I leave that windrow down through there. Once that tamper settles it, it becomes a nice, perfect, true grade. You know, it's just all those little things you learn over time that'll make you really good at what you do.
I'll stay here for like 2 months.
We're killing it, bro.
Now, we're going to get this done. The fact that you
started out at this corner, started making our way back down through. Just maintaining the grade inside the building. I don't want to create any high spots or anything like that. So right now we're just kind of keeping it at close to subgrade inside the building and just working our way down through. He's been tamping for about 5 minutes now. We've gotten every lift up to this point passed, so now all we need to do is get this third lift to the top, and the compaction tester can come back one last time and test this top level on this side, and we'll be done with this for now. So anyways, we'll check in a little bit. We're winding out the end of the day. We only have a little bit left here, so we'll do a little more, and then we're going to call her quits. So we'll check in shortly. Okay guys, that is going to do it for today. We got a ton of backfill done today. They're over there doing the pipeline and they're cleaning up, so I figure we call it a day as well here. He's going to finish out tamping here right up to where I'm at, and I'm going to finish grading out this corner right here. We got about a good 3/4 of it all done right to the top of grade, so I'm pretty shocked at how much we got done today, but you know, many hands make light work, so you know how that goes. But anyways, you guys have a good night and we'll see you tomorrow.